Borrow? Seriously, just when I think you don't get any more crazy, now you're flying a small brown panda. You are nuts.
Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 10 of this Towny Minecraft survival series here on Shadow Kingdom, here on the Monolith. As usual, we have got tons of stuff happening in today's episode, so stick around, make sure you watch till the end. Trust me, it's worth it, it's packed full of good stuff. Guys, as always, I know I say this at the end and hardly anyone watches at the end, so I'm going to say it for once at the beginning of the episode. Please consider subscribing. It really is encouraging when you guys do that. Makes it worth carrying on making these videos for you guys. I'd love to get more people involved in SK. It's amazing how many people have started to come on saying, oh yeah, Major, we saw your videos and we came to the server. I'd love for that to happen loads more and get the server and maybe, hey, maybe even my channel blowing up a little bit more. So guys, give me the love, hit me with your likes and your subscribes. And again, comments below if you think I should be doing anything, any ideas, any suggestions, always helpful, guys. But that's enough of me for now. Let's get on with the episode.
Woo, that is it, folks. We have gone from level 0 to level 15 in digging in 2 hours and 15 minutes with this giant bit of excavation and this most amazing tool here, efficiency 5, unbreaking 5, haste 2. We have demolished this task, and now that means that we have a 4th quest, which means I can make 16k for doing just my quests in a day. It is so easy to make money on this server, guys. We have got a little surprise. We had one little cat called Cake, but I think we've got immaculate cat cake conception here going on. Look, here, kitties. We've got a whole family. Look, 4 of the little critters, and they're all hiding up here in a little safe spot. Isn't that cute? Here it is, folks. After hours and hours of digging and mining, we have finally done it. We have created a giant hole. I mean, that's what you watch YouTube Minecraft videos for, right? Isn't it? But seriously, folks, no, this is going to be a big multi-stage project. Eventually we're going to have that all nicely edged out with some terraining and some fantastical creature, I'm hoping, coming up underneath the temple of the Monolith. But that's going to be a very long project. But talking of long projects, that one's the one we're starting, but the actual superstructure is the one we are finishing, because yes, after 3 months of quartzing and building and dying constantly in the nether, I have finally done it. We have every single plot filled out and the superstructure is complete. Big day. That is going to need a big celebration, so I am going to be working up something special, getting a few guys around, having a wee bit of a party, and really celebrating getting that base finished, and now we can get onto the good stuff of making it look absolutely fantastic. But it is glorious. I tell you one thing we need to do now, we have got to update our maps, because this is going to look fantastic on a map. Honestly, you go out of your way to make a nice new fancy fountain and all people want to do is swim in it. Typical. Honestly, I swear, these lot are just so juvenile. What are they like? Borrow is convinced he's going to do that lever. Honestly, I have been really careful with these perms. They are not throwing that lever. It's my lever. Stop it. Wait, you just stop it. Get away from the lever. Oh. Borrow, leave it alone, you little hooligan. If these people would leave me alone for just 5 minutes, I could actually get this firework display going. Ridiculous. Okay, folks, here it is at long last. After so much planning, making fireworks, setting up the place, we are ready for the grand opening of the Monolith, and everybody is here, as you can see, the whole lot. So many people who come on just to see my fireworks display. I am so happy. This is going to look so good. I hope so anyway. This is my first time ever doing a fireworks display, so don't be too harsh in the comments if you think I did a rubbish job. I'm just going to let these guys know that we're about to start, and we're going to get kicking this off. Here we go. Let's get to position. Okay, folks, it's time for the show. Count me down from 5. 3, 4, 3. Nobody can count. Oh man, this is so bad. 3, 2, 3, 1. Oh, look at that. It's amazing. In full monolith colours. The whole thing going up. And hopefully there'll be a little special one at the end. Merry Christmas. We've got Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Oh dear me, not one person said Happy Halloween. Oh, there we go, almost Halloween. And here we go. Let's screenshot this for good measure. Fantastic. I think we should be near the end now. I didn't realise I got that many fireworks in. Hooray! Hey, thanks for coming, everyone. Well, there you go, folks. That's it. The monolith is officially opened. We have celebrated with this amazing bunch of fantastic people, and all that remains now is to start selling embassy plots. Well guys, it's that time of the episode we finally get to do another Towny tour, but before we start this week's tour, I just wanted to say we are at a point now where I'm starting to find it slightly harder to find towns that are open, that I can visit, and that are active enough that we're seeing some good progress to feature in these episodes. But I do know that there are a lot of things happening in a lot of towns, a lot of outposts that I don't necessarily get to go to without someone telling me they're there. So this is a shout out to you guys on the server. If you have a town or an outpost that you would like to see featured here on the Towny Tour, then please do let me know in game, or send me a message on Discord. I'd love to see some of the progress on some of these towns that are a little bit more private. So let me know, guys. But with that said, let's have a little look. And today we're going to have a little bit of a catch up because I have visited Tomorrowland again. I think this was our very first, I think it was our first ever Towny tour. And a lot of work has been done since we were last here, and I thought, why not? Let's have a little wander around, have a little look past this giant stained glass platform here, and have a little wander around and see, because there's some big, as you can see, some big structures going up. I think when we were here last, there was only this structure over here in the distance. There's in all of this development, which I think it's well overdue that we have a little look around, and this is what makes Tomorrowland special for me. I think not the only town that does it by any means, but they do make a lot of effort at filling in every nook and cranny, lots of detail. And again, as I said, there's so many episodes now, but the flowers everywhere. I have to look really carefully because these things are nasty, but this is wonderful. I love how there's good terraining, and I think this looks like it's been mostly hand done by the looks of things. But these funky buildings that have kind of multi-layers that go up and down here aren't just one layer up, one layer down. They're kind of, there's water features, there's balconies that go down and underneath. The complexity of them helps you to sort of get lost in the builds. It really does. But there's tons of stuff down here. I'm going to take the shortcut and fall in. And as you can see,
Lots going on here. I know this is looks like just basic farming areas, but everything's so neat and tidy and lovely. Like, maximum effort gone into everything. It's really, really nice. There's no scruffy corners, no half-finished stuff. The attention to detail is wonderful throughout. So, right, let me figure out where we are again now. I think we need to get back out. And we're going to have a look a bit further this way as we start to see some of these. I like that the lights hanging from the trees, by the way, as well. Very nice. I feel like I should probably do something similar up on the Monolith, which is nowhere near as impressive as this place, I have to admit. I do like this acacia against the stone. That is very nice. I think I might nick that palette for a build sometime soon. It's very nice. But here we have sort of like a, I don't know what you'd call this, as sort of sanctuary in between these larger buildings. I like the details as well. Nice, not too much and not too little. It gives a good feeling of depth and complexity to the buildings, which, you know, structurally speaking, aren't that complicated. You know, it's you know, it's a what would you call that shape? Well, it's an oblong, isn't it? But you get what I mean with the middle bridges attaching to oblongs. But because of the amount of detailing and the amount of effort that's gone on there, they look really nice. And again, slightly different detail happening here. Obviously, not finished detailing yet, but looking very interesting nonetheless. So let's have a quick look. Yeah, that's obviously a bit more finished with the stained glass in there. It's very nice. A good strong start on a very, very grand roof there. Obviously, I'm guessing a dome going to go in there eventually. Let's have a quick pop inside, see if there's any interior done. And yes, there is. Looking nice. Yeah, very nice. Again, this multi-layering works really nicely. These steps up and down onto balconies and upper and lower layers. Oh, by the way, if you hear any pops and bangs behind me, I am recording whilst there's some fireworks going on around my estate, so hopefully that won't be too distracting, but just so you know, you guys know what's going on. This must have been expensive to do. Look at this, the amount of iron. I did something similar in my cathedral in Towny 3, and it took a long time to grind all that iron, although I know their nation spawners are pretty packed out now, so they'll probably be getting a lot from their iron golem spawners. But apart from these main impressive projects that are obviously still in the works, there are some other areas that I have noticed have been popping up. You may have glimpsed them a little bit previously, but there's another area here, through here, that's completely different. A total departure from the medieval fantasy, and we're into some project here that is ultra modern. I don't know whose this is. Is there? It seems to be Is There's pad, but obviously they have lots of pets who apparently need a dinner table to eat at. I mean, that's pretty classy. Nice, a little aquarium there. Is that a walkthrough? Aquarium with a walkthrough. Nice touch. What on earth is that? A fancy perch for the parrots, maybe? I don't know. But I think this looks nicest when you look at it from the outside. It's obviously still a big work in progress, so we'll give Is There the bit of slack. But it's looking interesting. Can't wait to see that finished. But this is brilliant. Massive, great big super yacht. That says status, doesn't it? Having a massive super yacht parked outside your house. Some lovely dining areas with the pool and the ocean view here. Very well situated like that. Yeah, and over here we have a little maze. Doesn't look too complicated, but I bet you if I got in it I'd get lost. Shall we try it? Or is that too dangerous? Let's have a wander and see what happens. This could make this Towny tour 20 minutes long and no one will watch it, so probably shouldn't. But yes, this was the shortcut to this other building. I call it an outhouse, but it's a bit fancy for an outhouse. Ooh, Very clever way of making a sauna effect there, jacuzzi effect. Very clever. I've not seen that done before like that. Wonder what this building's going to be when it's finished. Obviously a little snug granny flat, guest house, I don't know. But great stuff. There are some of the things that have been happening here. I am sure there are many, many more, of which I can't possibly mention all of them. I think a lot of this was here last time. Obviously they're expanding the terraining out here as well. I wonder if they've got plans out here. But one last thing that I would like to point out before we finish this Towny tour, and it seems like such a small thing. It's a line of lime wool, which seems so innocuous, but I think it hints at something absolutely fantastic. Now, this arch was here when we were here last, and I didn't realise that that was anything but finished. But clearly, this is just the front entrance to what is going to be an absolutely humongous building when they're finished. I wonder if the octagon is going to be all of it, or whether it's going to expand out even further. Something that we definitely have to come back and see for a Tomorrowland part 3 video. Guys, get this going. I want to see this, even the basic structure up, so we can really get a visualization of what it's going to be like when it's finished. Really great work, everyone at Tomorrowland. Let's just have a look and give a shout out to everyone involved again, just in case anyone didn't see the first time. We've got Marika is the mayor. We've got Life with Fantasy, Kobe, Jerome, Ultrabane, Rubio. Lots of big names here, very active on the server. I can't read all of them out, but guys, you're doing a fantastic job. Keep it up, and we will be back. So whilst we've got plenty done this episode, lots of crazy random things, we do have some other things on the to-do list, apart from our giant great big project underneath the big hole, obviously, which is probably going to take us months, knowing me. But a small little job we have is something that I've been helping out Marika with, and it is the Nation Mall, which has been opened up now, and it looks fantastic. Isn't that a really good job? I am not kidding you. 2 days ago, this was literally just a hole. I helped dig the hole. I didn't do anything else. I can't take any other credit for this amazing work. We have a whole system to find every shop you want, and we have our own. Thank you very much, Marika. The Monolith has a shop, which at the moment is empty. So we are going to have to, next episode, start figuring out what we're going to sell in there, making a few designs, making it nice, because other people are already putting in shops. It's incredible how fast some people have done this. I am not kidding. Yesterday it was still a hole. It's amazing. There are so many shops in here already. Incredible. I used to think that the mall in T3 was my favourite, and I don't know, this is, it's tough. This is a really nice mall as well. So yeah, projects. Well, that's it, folks, for another episode. We are all done and dusted, but lots more to come. So don't forget to subscribe, hit that like if you enjoyed the video, and we will see you in the next one.